Good morning to all my dear students. Now today we are doing the chapter number 2. The name of the chapter number 2 is polynomial. So as you already studied this all about polynomial in 9th class also, let's revise. What is a polynomial? Polynomial is a function px of the form px is equal to a0xn plus a1x plus a2x2 plus so on an, where all a0, a1, a2 and so on an are real numbers. Real number we know very well. Real number means they may be the rational number there, they may be the irrational number, and the important thing is there, and n is a non-negative integer. N means power. Here power should be a non-negative integer. That means their power should be in whole number. It may be 0, it may be 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Then this is called a polynomial. So some example I have written here, x square minus a. Here you can say the power is x raised power 2 whole number. Here ax square plus bx plus c and ax cube plus 3x square plus under root 2x plus 1, etc. Here you can see that the here in place of a0, a1, a2, we have the number here like 1, 3 under root 2. Means in this place we can write the irrational numbers also there. So now some conclusion is that it is a function where power of the variable is in a whole number. So always we have to keep in one thing in mind, that in polynomial the power of the variable should be in whole number. But if we see in a polynomial power is in short form. If power is in short form, then that is not a polynomial. Power should not be in short form, it is wrong. Okay, and power of the variable is not negative. Like if the power is in this form minus 1 x raised by minus 2, and if power of the variable is not in a fraction, then we are saying they are the polynomial. If we will see these things in powers, then that is not a polynomial. So it is clear that the power of the variable should not be in the short form, it should not be in negative, it should not be a fraction like this. And now standard form of the polynomial. Standard form of the polynomial means writing the power of the variable x and y either in increasing order or decreasing order. Like see here, first highest power, then slowly we have to write the next step the less power, then less, and then last constant. Yeah, there is first constant, then we are increasing the power 1, 2, 3 and 4. So this form is called a standard form of the polynomial. Now the next types of the polynomial on the basis of the degree. If the degree is 1, then that type of polynomial is known as the linear polynomial. If degree is 2, then that polynomial is known as the quadratic polynomial. These are the examples with them. If degree is 3, then that is a cubic polynomial like this. Now before starting the these chapters, we have to revise some of the previous year concept, like the factorization of the polynomial. Factorization of the polynomial, there is a two type. We can do the factorization by the splitting the middle terms. Already you know about this thing, but we will do this here also. Again some revision of those topics. And second is by using the identity. So first of all, I'm taking the splitting the middle terms. So when we are taking the splitting the middle terms, if the question is in this form like ax square plus bx plus c, so there I made some steps for you. With the help of these steps, we have to find the factors of the given quadratic polynomial. So first thing is multiplying the coefficient of x square and constant term. First what we have to do, we have to multiply this coefficient of x square. What is the coefficient of what's the number is written there with x square and constant terms with this sign. So as I did here, we got here x 6 is the coefficient of x square and minus 6 is the constant. When we multiply 6 minus 6, it comes minus 36. So first step is this, we have to multiply coefficient of x square and constant terms with sign. Okay, now second step, when we find that number, then we have to find two numbers whose product is equal to AC. AC means this. So product of two number is coming like here minus 36. 6. Then after that we have to see the sign of AC. What sign we are getting here in this question? Minus. So this sign tells us that this sign tells us that what we have to do. We have to add those number, yeah, we have to subtract. If there is the sign of plus, then we have to add. If there is the sign of negative, then we have to subtract those two number. Which those two number? Those two number which are multiplying to each other give us the value equal to AC. So see here, 6x square plus 5x minus 6. As we know, the product of two number is equal to minus 36, and the sign is there minus. So we have to subtract those two number, a minus b, and the by subtracting those two number, the value should be equal to b. What so number is written here? What so number is written here? It should be equal to this. So here is b, and in this question what is written there? Minus plus 5. So a minus b is equal to 5. So now we have the condition that we have to find two numbers whose product is equal to minus 36, and whose by difference of those two numbers we will get here plus 5. So how to get these those numbers? First, 1 into 36 is also giving the 36, because these are the factor of the minus 36. 1 and 36, 36 and 1. Second is 2 in 18, 18 into 2, 3 into 6, and 4 into 9, 9 into 4. So here we saw the product of all these number is equal to 36, but we have to see only that number which will satisfy the both the condition of these two numbers. Means by subtraction, though in all number we are getting 36, but we have to subtract those two number. By subtraction we should have plus 5. So we check with this number, but if we subtract 1 and 36, then there is coming 35, then this number is not satisfying this condition, so we will cancel this number. Similarly this number also. Now here 2 into 18, 2 into 18 is 36, no doubt, but 2 minus 18 is not 5, so we will also cancel this number. Then 3 into 6, 3 into 6 is 18, 3 into 6 is 18, and 3 into 12, 3 into 12 is 36, but 3 minus 9 is 3 minus 12 is coming minus 9, so this number is also neglecting. So now let's see the next number. Next number is 4 into 9, 4 9s are 36, but if we subtract 4 minus 9 we are getting minus 5, but according to question we want plus 5, so that means number is 9 into 4, 9 minus 4, so answer is coming 5. That means there is only one number. Which number? 9 into minus 4, which satisfies the both the conditions. So